Jessica Smith with ExerciseTV, and this is the Pilates Power Workout. What we're going to do today is use a hand towel to make some traditional Pilates mat exercises just a little bit more challenging. Or if you're new to Pilates, you may choose to use that hand towel to assist you with some of the moves. I'll break it down a little bit more clearly for you when we get to the actual exercises. It's also preferable if you're barefoot today to get the most out of our moves. Let's just go ahead and start by laying down on the mat. Knees bent, feet flat. What I want to do is lay down here and just review with you the concept of neutral spine alignment, which is really the basis of Pilates technique. So let's start here with our hands on our hips, really engaging through the abdominals. I want you to tilt that pelvis up towards the ceiling and then tilt it down to the floor. So you're pressing the small of the back into the mat and then letting it arch and lift. Just do that a couple more times here, really focusing on using the abdominals to move that pelvis for you. 2 more times. Tilt and release. Last time. Really tuck it under. Tilt down to the floor. Good. Now using those abdominals, I want you to make that pelvis parallel to the mat. You should have a tiny bit of space, about the size of a marble, between the small of the back and your floor. Now from here, bring your focus up a little bit higher. Think about drawing your belly button deep into your spine, really engaging your abdominals from the inside out. Moving up towards our rib cage, I want you to think about lacing your ribs together across your front and really drawing the bottom of the ribs down towards the tops of the hips. So you're making a nice connection between your ribs and your hips. Now coming around to the back of your rib cage, really think about pressing it into your mat. Let your arms extend by your sides. Flatten out those shoulder blades against the floor, engaging your back. Finally, just come up into that neck, really lengthen it out long, energy reaching through the crown of the head. Now maintaining that neutral spine alignment, I just want you to give me a march. Alternating legs, challenging yourself not to shift out of that neutral spine alignment. Lift and lower, good. Just give me 4 more like that. Lift, 3, that's it. Come on, 2 more. Up and lower, good. Okay, now that we've got that neutral spine down, I think we're ready to begin. Let's go ahead and grab that hand towel, moving into the single leg stretch. So we're going to grab the towel a little bit wider than our shoulders, keeping it nice and tight. Legs are going to come up 90 degrees. I want you to extend, reaching out for 2. Exhale, pull in. Try it with me. Coming out and in. Good. So I want you to really reach your energy out through your fingers and your toes. Think about that neutral spine that we just brought your body into. Keeping the pelvis parallel, that tiny bit of space between the small of the back and the floor. Good. Now remember, if you need some assistance, you can use that towel to help you out just by cradling the back of your head, giving your neck some support. So you're going to pick the level that works best for you, making sure you're getting the most out of the movement today. Good. Inhale, really reach. Exhale, draw it back together. Beautiful fluid movement. Good, reach it long and come back, that's it. Really try to keep that head lifted, neck relaxed. Inhale, using the breath. Exhale, coming back, reach it. Good, we're just gonna do 2 more here. Out and in, last time, keeping it long and in. Great job. Okay, moving on from here, double leg stretch. Take both legs up to the ceiling, turning out. I want you to squeeze your inner thighs together. Towel can be over that head or supporting it, you decide. We're gonna come out for 2, come up for 2. Now it's really important here that you're keeping a connection between your tailbone and the floor, especially as those legs come up. I don't want you to let your hips lift off your mat. Think about that pelvis, staying nice and parallel to the floor. Now, if you're up for a bigger challenge, feel free to take those legs a little bit lower without losing that neutral spine. Good, you're looking fantastic. Keep it going. Keep breathing. Yeah, feel those abdominals working. I know I do. Inhale, exhale, that's it. Keep breathing. Put the breath into it. Long energy, keeping those legs light, long, and lean. Up. Good, take it out and come in. Good, reach and up. Let's just do 2 more right here. Out and in, last time. And come in. Give those knees a hug. Rest that head for a moment. Nice work. Let's move into the leg scissors. So from here, again, cradling the head or reaching out. Legs are going to come up. Turn out. Lift that head. I want you to scissor those legs out. Good. So we're really working those abdominals, those powerhouse muscles through the stomach and lower back to control your body as your legs are scissoring past each other. Now actually imagine a pair of scissors in your mind. What does it look like as you open it? That's what we want our legs to resemble. Really stretching out long. That powerhouse helps stabilize your body as those legs scissor past each other. Good. How's the breath? Keep it going. Keep it flowing. Reaching out long. Remember, if you need that support, cradle the head with the towel. Take it open. Good. I really feel this one. I love this one. Gives me a nice stretch. Also gets me working hard. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Take a little breather. Nice job. Okay, so from here, we're going to shift our focus from more of the front of the abdominals into the sides of the torso now with our next move called the knee drop. Arms are out, lifting those legs, head and shoulders come up. You're going to take your knees off to one side, towel goes the opposite way, then come back. Twisting and lifting. Now, just because it's called the knee drop doesn't mean you get to drop your knees. I want you to keep it under control here. Did you know that Joseph Pilates, the creator of the Pilates method, actually used to call this controlology because the movement really requires so much control instead of just going through the motions. You have to really put a lot of control and effort into each exercise. Good. So show me that control right here. Inhale, exhale. Feeling the sides of the torso working. Good. One of my favorite things about Pilates is how I feel after a workout. I actually feel even taller than when I started. Inhale, exhale. Let's go for 2 more. Twist and center. 1 more. Reach. Beautiful. Give those knees a hug. Let's come all the way up to a seated position. Extending our legs out. I want you to go ahead and just flex through your feet. Walk your sit bones back slightly. Try to find that neutral spine now in a seated position. We're going to go into seated twist with a saw. Looks like this. You're going to twist, reach, come up, untwist. So I'm rotating, reaching, lifting, coming back to the center. So we've really combined 2 moves into one here. Twisting and going into that saw. Towel makes it just a little bit more challenging. Good. Now I want you to make sure that both of your sit bones are staying connected to your mat all the way through this move. Good. Aiming that hand right past your pinky toe as you reach forward. Twist it, reach, lift, come back. Good. Now remember that rib-hip connection we were talking about? I really want you to focus on it here. Keeping that front nice and flat. That's it. Good. So you're really getting some work done here through the muscles, but also stretching them at the same time. Let's finish up right here. Last 2. Come up. 1 more. Good. Now go ahead and stay front. Let's go into spine stretch forward. So keeping the towel nice and tight. You're going to exhale. Reach. Inhale, lift. Good. Now notice how flexed my feet are. I want you to keep energy out through your heels and lift and lengthen. It's a little dynamic stretch. You're going to tuck your chin in towards your chest, reach out past your toes. I like to imagine I'm sitting against a wall on this one. So I want you to peel forward off the wall and then stack back up into it. Seeing if you can be a little bit taller every time you come up. Good. Of course, we got that nice stretch down the backs of the legs as we're reaching forward, contracting into that powerhouse. Good. Keep the breath going. Lift. Lots to think about. Up. Good. Reach. Yes, use those abdominals to bring you forward. Last 2. Go for it. Out. And up. 1 more. Excellent. Okay, I want you to go ahead and scooch towards the front of your mat, just making sure you've got room behind you to come down. Let's go on to the roll up. Arms are going to reach up to where the wall meets the ceiling in front of you. I want you to start by tucking your tailbone under. You're going to round down to the floor, reach up. Now come up with the same amount of control. Finish where you started. Try it with me. Coming down, 2, 3, 4, and up. Now, if you find yourself really having to throw your arms up to get off the floor, I want you to go ahead and just lightly grab onto the backs of your thighs to give you a little assistance here. I'd rather you use a tool to help guide you through the move than just fake it. Remember, this is a process. We're going to build strength to really perfect these moves. Good. Keep reaching up. I've been doing Pilates for almost 10 years now, and I'm still working hard every time I do the exercises. It's a process. It takes some work. Good. Let's finish with this last one here. Coming up. Hold and reach. Good. Just go ahead and take it down from there. Okay, let's go ahead and move into the forward scoop. So we're going to bring our legs together, and I want you to really turn out, so engaging through your hips and your glutes. Point through the tops of those feet. Grabbing the ends of the towel, we're going to go into a forward scoop.